And welcome back to Village Race Adventure, where Sid's playing the Outer Worlds. Alright, we're going to continue the Faction Quest of the Space-Time Continuum. And then we'll probably jump on to the City of the Stars. Alright, let's get cracking. Get some. Tire suppressant.
Sam, my vacuum tubes require evacuating. No, not those. The ones in port. Yes, there. Thank you. And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to that? Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
I haven't. Captain, I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
What?
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
Send it over?
With alacrity. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
Wait, hold on. They did what now?
They dispense 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
Good thing?
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Okay.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should've known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching.
Oh, we get to go to the next DLC!
There's a whole research compound left to the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a soundtrack.
At least this won't be boring.
Ada, what the hell's going on?
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
Are we gonna talk about the severed arm and the kitchen table?
Now, I, for one, was hoping to do the exact opposite of that.
What? Do you want to shake its hand?
Yeah, can we talk about the arm? I want to take bets on how the guy lost it. My money's on cannibals.
That ain't really that fella's arm, right? It's gotta be a dummy. Or a toy?
Cleanup service request processed. Disposal of human arm from the Unreliable's cargo hold will commence in the immediate future.
Simulating disgust. How distasteful. Humans eat there. I'm not touching it. Etc. Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Oh, really? I thought he lost his arm gambling.
He was also the 4th best paid freelancer in the system.
Sounds promising.
This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances.
You mean luck?
Luck does not exist, Captain. Nevertheless, I am programmed to agree with your assessment.
It's just testing
I have
it.
transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
Hey, you got a minute?
Bye, Felix.
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. Makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Is this about Graham Brandt?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Graham's a piece of trash.
That's putting it kindly, boss. Graham's worse than trash. He's a traitor. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me. Hey, 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the Aether. What's going through your head?
Are we going somewhere with this?
Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
Oh yeah, we're going on a vision with you. This is obviously important to you. Another time, Felix. We got work to do.
Clyde's waiting for us on Scylla. What he's doing on an asteroid, I can't begin to imagine. I know we've got bigger problems to worry about right now. Maybe we could swing by sometime?
Of course. But we're definitely. Journal. That's what I wanted. We're going to refrain of doing walk away from Gorgon for right now. We will start this next time. For today, though, we are going to do Weapons from the Void. Nope, no, not that one. Space Crime Continuum. Yeah, we're just going to finish that up. Ow! Back to us. Oh, here. Okay, cool. Ah, there's that pretty little ship.
Good luck, Captain.
Rizzo's knocking out.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
The height of ambition for us all.
You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
In case you're curious, no one was following me.
No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine says the factory needs some repairs before it's back to working order, but at least it's under our control. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
Depends on what you mean by strange.
Like they were hanging on to your every word, scheming. And when you turned around, maybe they just oinked like innocent little idiots.
I could have sworn one of them winked at me.
I knew it. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know?
Okay, Lilia.
I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work. You're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
How big we talking? Not like groundbreaker big, right?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
How did a research station become salvage?
Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal.
Point me in the right direction.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
There's it. And you're being encrypted again.
I'm being smart. Try it sometime. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Doubt it, I'm not that cool. Oh, that's cool armor. It's all glowy. Hey, team.
BNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I think I'll do this real quick. Get to like another little side quest. Not the faction, but
So then I told him, oh, ha ha ha, that tickles. How odd. No, don't desist. I think I might like it. Further data collection is required for accurate assessment.
anyway, there's this science space station thing. Whatever.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Alright, so
Take care.
thought we were gonna have a meaningful conversation. We're gonna take. No, this works.
Why is the grave in here? Get the power generator going again. Right? Sure, right.
Headbutts, ammo everywhere. I see the ambush of sorts. That's me. Transit, warrant the void on any. Oh, that's nothing.
You gotta keep an eye on these autos. We poke around too much, they might wake up.
Access memory cartridge, triple fire below 5% terminal meat silver. Huh. Hello! Found your mains. Now. Over radius. Crackers. Okay. Yo. Oh. People are doing stuff. Here's the left in a hurry. Yeah, I got a pistol right. That one. Yeah. What if I'm in a generator mode?
Captain, I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news. However, communicational functionality was impaired due to the power outage.
What's going on, Ada?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked with 1084. There's no escape.
Ooh, I think you got the wrong guy.
I think not. The refueling system at Cascadia's landing pad logged your ship ID. You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of forest. But I'm in a sporting mood.
You're about to make an enemy out of Sublet, trust me. What was that? You want me to hit this big self-destruct button?
I didn't say that. How did you gain access to that system? Stop it at once.
Welcome to hell, Commander.
Did you hit it yet? What's happening in there? I don't know who you are, but I have nothing to gain by risking my hide against a lunatic. Commander out.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Yeah, we'll use
I'll try
intimidation.
talking more and fighting less. Seems like it saves on ammunition. Nah, that ain't no fun.
Bunch of baddies.
Processing data.
Alright. Oh, great.
Halt.
Huh?
Investigating.
Stand by, please, Captain.
Routine a checkpoint security. Personal files. Mama Bear. Campbell asking. I'm just gonna pull the hell. Well, let's check the less creepier side. What is this? quarters.
Everyone all right?
Mm-hmm. Change group 3 or something. Current status of lab extremely stable condition, status setting active. Subject only. Extraction. Interesting. There we go.
Job done. We can go home to the ship, right?
Here in just a second.
Sharkhand is that scientist, right? From Cascadia.
Nothing fancy. A bunch of junk right here. Bam, 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 bam. Nice restricted area. Go our encode key card. Loose lips, pink slips. That's fine. There. Guys, been a little lost. About that way. Right here. Guess I just Need to follow that direction. And we're back.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
Oh my god, can't remember where I need to go. Anyways, back to Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain.
I hope
You're
so.
free to disembark.
Boing. Boing.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch.
I'm gonna check something real fast.
So much waste.
Smell that fresh air? Almost better than being outside. What do you need, Captain?
Come on, let's kind of hope for like another job or something. But I guess I'll keep on working with Sublight. Team.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
You'll also find some Automech salvage awaiting new owners. Yeah, the base had scientists and invention tanks. Some might still be alive.
I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
The UDL gunship buzzed the station, but I give them some tobacco off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
It's about Cloak and Dagger.
That's right. Up until now, I've kept you in the dark for your protection. And more importantly, mine. But I'd like to think we've earned each other's trust. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
Truth about the human tailbone?
I'm thinking more along the lines of the sapient species paradox. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
The Sapiens Paradox. You think that is about the discovery of intelligent life?
Wrong. I think it's about intelligent life discovering us. Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
aliens.
I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
Right. I'm done. I'm officially tuning you out until such time as I hear the words payment and/or shooting.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on.
Fair enough.
I assume you have questions?
A few?
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
When you say aliens, what are you talking about?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
I haven't seen any evidence of aliens.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
How do you know? I'm not an alien spy on a mission to silence you.
Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know.
Sentient cells? Well, that's comforting.
Probably nothing to worry about, as long as you don't start growing tentacles or slowing down time.
Enough. Tell me what you've done.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Water isn't covered under my contractor.
Just think of it as salvaging hope from the smoking wreckage of humanity. This is your initiation into a future with sublight. Want a steady position in our ranks? Buy one with a bullet.
What do I get for joining up?
Well, there's your usual fee. What else do you want, a promotion? It's yours. Even better. I'll owe you one.
Sounds messy. I'll take the job. Wait, why does Dr. Chartrand or whatever die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
It's up like it so principled.
It's cute that you'd think that about me. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
The labs I passed through didn't seem that evil.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
Da da da. Does Chartrand or whatever fit into your alien conspiracy theory?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks, how much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
Sounds messy, but I'll take the job.
This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Well, that's all nice and dandy. I think we're gonna go do the City and the Stars. So we're gonna meet with Contact. Yeah. have to be in the same location, I think, actually. Yeah, I was actually kind of sitting there thinking the other episode 2 ago. It's like, huh, how come there's no aliens, just people? Oh, this is gonna get into that little creepy bit.
Huh?
Alright, Felix, time to equip you up with some fun stuff. You can have that. Armor. Oh, got a helmet now, so that's cool. Go back to Terra 2 for Fizzle.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Byzantium!
Take someone to watch your back.
Technicians. I'm gonna stand so close, guys. That's probably got some radiation. Yeah.
Move along.
They're high tech.
Are you still tinkering with that?
It's not gonna fix itself.
Don't we have repair drones for that kind of thing?
Everything seems kind of run down.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Ooh, roll your eyes, sigh dramatically.
Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you?
Let's keep this moving. You have information for me?
Yeah. You're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Can't you get me into Minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
House of Inebriation? Count me the hell in!
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the tips.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Gotta be the way to catch a minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Looks like I've got work to do. Right. Read access, you see.
Once I'm retired, I'm gonna drink all the zero G I can handle.
So that's a no-go in there, yo. Maybe.
So what if all those MSIs ended up on us? So what if all those MSIs ended up on us?
This way.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like...
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
Avery Judson.
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
I like where this is going.
Tell you what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
Did myself freelance.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Just tell me what you're offering.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Hey, if you want an action story, you ought to haul a couple of cameras to Monarch sometime. We'll give you some damn good footage. If you survive.
Unscripted chaos. Come on, who'll pay to see that? Audiences want heroes and villains just like the one standing in front of me. So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Sure.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Little distraction. Oh, really? Guess I'm not permitted. Okay. Oh, now that's artwork right there.
I'm afraid I can't come down.
Big ass rich city place.
Rizzo's
A little better.
We're not gonna do this, are we? Promise me.
Oh, goodness, alright.
Great! You made it! Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
Got it.
We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Don't think, kid. Just act. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
This is gonna be fun.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this Settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
Joke's on you, idiot. Those crates are just decoys.
They are? What an unexpected twist! You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Are we on camera now? Because I really don't care to be.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
The things you just described are scientifically impossible.
Hey, I didn't write this. Just go with it. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
Ran like a coward then, you'll run now if you know that was good for you.
I just got chills. But still, you'll not stop me now.
This what passes for entertainment around here? They ought to try tossing back a Spectrum Red and going rapt hunting. Someone's bound to lose an eye. It'll be a riot.
Hey, no one told me we were giving critics an early look. I gotta focus, okay? I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Most of those words are made up, and the ones that are real don't work like that.
Plasma's already a vapor-like kind of thing. You can't re-vaporize it. Can you?
Quiet. You're supposed to be an extra. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers because this is the end for you.
Finally.
You're not even taking this seriously. I refuse to work like this. I've done Aetherwave spots for Wentworth, I'll have you know. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut! That was fantastic. With actors like you, who needs writers? Let's take 5.
Yeah, coffee up to bunch. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I just got. Oh, so that's good. Bzz. Although, not bad. What's that, Mike?
That was brilliant stuff. Do you write your own material?
You wrapped it down on shit acid?
Amazing. Just firm up that jawline, and you'll be a triple threat. I'm gonna have to fire the writing staff. What do those anemic fuckwits know about dialogue anyway? I'm thinking a whole new script. More pirates, bigger explosions, you flicking a Stogie Slim into a barrel of gasoline. Marketing says that kind of action sells tickets. Here, this is for your work today. I'll be in touch once we get that script.
Yes, but we need all practical though, because everybody wise when you do VFX. Alright, next up. Getting. This one doesn't have any music. Close for Arnar. Oh, it's the same place as that last time.
Vodka. Aftertaste the ring.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination, revenue streams and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report.
They took money to Monarch instead of building even one of those homes. I thought it was going to be
Production.
Can't say for certain, since I only have been on this one.
It. She? It? How much?
Hey, stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
And oh, I was talking to such a big shot.
Yep, you're looking at the Minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
What's so important about guarding Minister Clark?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
A key, you say?
That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all very high level.
How about I buy you a drink to celebrate your permit?
That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Sure have, 'cause today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
Here's to your promotion.
Here's to me. Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Let's have another.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a Manosaur. You got a Manosaur energy. Oh, Laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Only 2? You got a ways to go.
Have you always been here? I didn't see you a minute ago.
Hey, let's have another.
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
With your BMI, you could metabolize another. Just drink plenty of water.
You sure sound like you know what you're talking about.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
here goes. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah, what does the journal say? Okay, just want to make sure.
I just need to sit down.
Well, zoink. Guess there's a little alcohol poisoning with that guy, huh? There we go. Heck. Pew-pew. Sam? Nope, just another janitor. Custodian. Yeah, well, cool.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
We're here for Mr. Clark.
That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
I sure am.
Sure you are. And what is it you're delivering today?
Well, I didn't bring it with me.
Typical. Why don't you come back when you're ready to actually make a delivery?
I'm on my legally allotted.
Yeah, we're. Oh, you just want to be up here too, huh? Except.
Hortensio. So Ada isn't really alive, but she doesn't talk like a person. What about Sam? What did he? Sorry. He see the same thing?
Sam's an automaton, not a computer brain. I don't think Sam understands gender, so call it in.
Right, but she's a machine, he's a machine. How are they different?
You know how I said Ada is special? Her wiring's a whole lot more complex than Sam's, so she can simulate a personality better than he can. She got more tools in the box.
Hey!
Look out!
I was curious. Besides, I got this package to drop.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Delivery for the minister?
Yeah? Let's see it.
I got this parcel right here.
Looks like your papers are in order. All right. Go on through.
Thanks for your time.
A UDL security attendant.
A UDL security attendant is home.
How did you get in here? You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain! Captain! That's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow!
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Get the crap. I'm here for methyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else would it be? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then?
I have records proving that you've been hoarding side. They're not drugs, they're chemical. I haven't been ordering them.
Process of elimination. The only other person with access? Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
Back up and tell me what you're talking about.
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
You've been all alone in this house? Would you like me to make you tea?
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Why would you go through all the trouble?
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
This colony's problems have always seemed to trickle down from the top. If we're set on fixing Halcyon, that's as good a place as any to start.
Exactly. And fix it we must. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Just tell me how to get there.
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Once I get into the Acropolis district, what?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
Then I'll be on my way.
Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
What's on this cartridge?
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
But they wouldn't get here for... I don't even know. Shouldn't we do something our own selves?
It's worth a try, but the Earth Directorate still needs that message. We must hope for their intervention.
How long will that take?
Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat.
Well, that's something.
And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis District.
Hey. Okay, but we're going to switch over to the other one. The Chimerist Last Experiment.
Oh, there. That's all right. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety? How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking.
Yeah, and what you need is some more makeup for the ugly ass face of yours. Frolicking. Guys, do I frolic?
I don't reckon so. Maybe she's talking about me?
I mean, I'm definitely the greasy one.
Well, whatever you call it, do it elsewhere, and take your merry band with you. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Now, if he's gonna wait. Or is it supposed to let people into the city? How do you get here?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
What's the CIO?
Chief Idea Officer. He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him. Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing. It was a very long list.
Wait, but what did you do to earn your place here?
I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
Earning bits isn't the same as earning them.
Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful, and if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept.
So simple, stupid people think about that about the rich nowadays.
You're welcome. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
I should probably go. Oh, she has a quest?
Here we go!
Oh, I was supposed to hit that button. I don't think I hit her though.
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium.
Yeah, we already did
Why,
this part.
just this one.
Yep,
and
that's
here
cool.
you are.
Frolicking is for sprats. You're a captain. You prance.
Well, whatever you call it, do it elsewhere. And honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper?
I'll do this one.
What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our... This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earned its luxury. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse.
I keep it. Show attitude, you shouldn't look down on people like that.
Oh, do spare me your petty judgment. It's beneath me. Millions and millions of bits beneath me. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair?
Well, most contests have some inherent bias, so technically...
Oh, by the law. I mean the principle of it, not the mechanics. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
Beats standing around and talking to aristocrats anyway.
Yes. Listen to your... What is that person's job exactly?
Being
Are
a
they your
badass?
secretary? Personal masseuse? Or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest? Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you?
Yeah, sure, I'll look into it.
Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, and don't worry about subtlety. I don't care how you deal with security, just correct this injustice at all costs.
Get these access codes.
The same way anyone gets anything here, of course. I made friends with the right people. Bits might earn you a place in Byzantium, but that means everyone here has little need for more of them. For favors like this, you need to spend... let's call it social capital. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
I should probably go. And try not to discharge my firearm at you. I call them back from retirement. Go this way. Hopefully.
Your best find is
How deep we gotta go? Yeah. Random dick laying there. Me.
Down there, a new ship. Doesn't look like any of the corporate freighters.
But what would they be doing here? And how did they ever get permission to land?
Move along. Nothing exciting ever happens, Rob.
Yep, definitely getting the Firefly vibes, especially when you start picking your crew. Not to mention you have kind of like a priest type runner. Oh no, I'm lost because I am a little tired. Aha! Good. Yeah, I didn't realize there was a elevator. Yeah, that's probably the one I came out of. Oh yeah, definitely the one I came out of. Doop, doop, doop.
That's the last of them.
Unsealed door. Progress going.
Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falskowood collection.
Looks like a trip.
Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injury, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the...
I consent. Congratulations.
After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet?
I don't like that we're going
You'd like to
deeper.
head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero-G Brew by Spacer's Choice. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Although in the early retirement
accident?
nothing will. All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation.
Oh.
You won't have to spend a bit.
Oh, that's what.
So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines, and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process. Enter the elevator and in the hall, and leave your troubles behind. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of the early retirement. Congratulations. Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the highlights in your own private district in the valley. When you arrive, there's a gift away. Your very own luxury tenant, furnished with 24/7 furniture, deluxe, all-goers collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 furniture is not responsible for any injury, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process. After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Bourse Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet? Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero-G Brew by Spacer's Choice. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Although in the early retirement district, nothing.
Tuxedo Automech, yes. Oh, man, I was getting so tired of that freaking voiceover. Ugh. Yeah, figures. Just trying to find quick ways to get rid of those who aren't functional to work anymore. Chuck cannon. Oh wait, was it supposed to do something else? Unseal hatch. Oh. Yeah, it's just like my first time playing this game. Kind of curious on what the second one that's supposed to come out in June is going to be like.
Unexpected inaccuracy. Reminder, Wednesday.
Bum, 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 bum. I guess you guys are all past it now, huh? I'll take it. Oh, the real guy.
Exiting security enforcement mode. Unexpected. Unauthorized.
Oh, The whole Soylent Green is people thing, huh? Although, why are the workers taken out? You grabbed that before. Hey, hold. Modify, yes. By guy. Erosion. I haven't played Erosion. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that probably next time I play. Right now though, I just kind of want to do some of the fun stuff. I did Murder on Eridonis. That was a pretty fun DLC. Yep. I wonder how this is gonna turn out.
Oh, I must admit, I'm getting a certain thrill out of our little arrangement. If this goes well, perhaps I'll start hiring wandering delinquents to handle all of my affairs.
Yeah.
It is going well, I hope.
And the old cliche of, you know, the bad guy getting eaten by the monster. What a way for a villain to go. Yeah. So, it turns out early retirement isn't so much a life of luxury as its brutal execution.
What? You mean it's just a sham they perpetuate so they can dispose of the rabble? That's brilliant. To take the most burdensome members of our society and simply remove them. Oh, I'll never doubt the wisdom of the board again. Why, I had no reason to be envious at all. What a relief.
I really should have expected this reaction.
And how else would I react? A vagrant such as yourself couldn't possibly appreciate the emotional burden this news has lifted from my shoulders. But regardless of your ignorance, I promised you a fee for your services, so a fee you shall have.
I might not lie to her. I am going to intimidate. A sizable fee, you mean, unless you want to see what early retirement is like after all.
No, that's all right. Sizable fee it is. My, you're really quite primal, aren't you? Fascinating. In any event, while I'm deeply grateful for the peace of mind you've brought me, I will need some solitude to fully bask in it. So if there's nothing further...
And we're done with this conversation. But, yep, you're right. That was a fun quest. I liked it. Oh, where else was it? Bam. Okay, let's go check out this conspiracy on aliens.
Sold this place? Bet we get a year of food out of it.
Got a hand, block, and Junk? We on Star Trek style. Urge. Laboratory exit. Village. Enhance. So nobody's watching me, that's good. Yeah, I'm more like Duforge, you know, I'm like his cousin twice removed.
Size of this basement. If someone back home wanted to make a secret lab, they'd have to put it in a closet.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
I'm the one asking the questions.
You're in my house, and I'm not fucking around. Start talking.
Amelia Hagen sent me to kill you.
Hagen? I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen.
Why would the board want you dead? Cut the distraction. I know all about your alien conspiracy. There we go.
My what conspiracy? Let's talk about this. Please. I think there's been a crucial misunderstanding.
Oh, hopefully it gives me superpowers. If not, well, listening.
If you came looking for some elaborate scheme, it isn't here. All I'm doing is trying to keep Halcyon alive.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
This is startling, but it doesn't explain the research I found.
The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Adaptation doesn't save... Or, yeah, it didn't save your reason.
Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough.
Went through a lot of valuable scientists to arrive at...
I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Cornelius Vanderbilt?
One of the 2 Earth Directorate assault cruisers, assigned to patrol the Halcyon system. It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
How'd you lose half a pair of ships like it were a sock?
That ain't a shock. Board folks will lie to their own mothers if it preserves their paychecks.
There we go.
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
Board's authority is vulnerable. That's a crisis. Wait. Oh.
Exactly. If colonists know we can't feed them or protect them, They'll begin to wonder why they need us at all.
It's a faction quest for the mercenaries? Can't remember their name right offhand. Enough talk. Where do we go from here?
You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
You know, Phineas Wells, if you work with him, I'll spare you.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher.
Hey, it's better to be an anarchist than Antichrist.
Doctor! What choice do I have, Commander?
Yay, border of reputation. Didn't take much convincing.
If working with Wells is the only way I can save the colony, then I will damn well do it. I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
If you got the money.
That'll do, sucker. Now move along. The doc has a lot of work ahead of her. Tidying up and
Sucker,
such.
I got chump change, buddy. Actually, how much money do I have? 84,000? Yeah.
I hope Dr. Wells has the resources to handle this project.
I mean... It's gonna be a little... Yeah, working with the yeah. Make sure I saw that one. Beep, pop, pop, pop. Yeah, unfortunately I haven't dived too deep into it to really understand all the factions and science stuff. Still just kind of discovering it all. But that's the adventure of it, right? And...
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
Might have to take a breather. I'm pretty tired after hauling around all these bits.
What in the law's name are you on about?
These 2,265 bits I have been paying me down all day. Here, would you hold them?
Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis district.
What you say?
I stand out here like a big, greasy thumb.
Oh, you mad about your pink suit? Like it suits you.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Okay, well, I'm that important now. Watch out.
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only.
Is this official enough for you?
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
Yes, but just because, reasons. I'm gonna be joking.
I'm not authorized to employ humor on the job, sir. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Oh, what a shame.
You don't have to be sarcastic about it. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms. Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Took it up.
I understand you're Maverick Johnston's new star. Well done.
Already getting a rep, you say? What exactly do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Any chance I can meet Chairman Rockwell?
Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration.
Hey, you take it easy yourself.
Will there be
thanks
anything
for watching.
else?
What exactly do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Exciting.
The art of arranging stationery is a never-ending source of joy and satisfaction. Will there be anything else?
I'll be on my way.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here. So what if all those MSI... A UDL security attendant is always there.
Excuse me, just a moment. I beg your pardon, Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
You should get back to your desk. I saw somebody eyeing your stationery.
What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
Sell materials and feed everyone on mana for a month.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
That was all a story, wasn't it? It's not real.
Guess the whole colony's up a creek. I thought it was just Monarch.
Down there, okay.
Rumor has it someone's pulling doubles until the retirement district is...
Oh, there's gotta be more to this place, right? Okay, hold on. Get ready to do? Ah, yeah. I like the lights, that's true.
Basically, if you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Oh yeah, well I have this clearance here.
I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
Never mind.
Incoming!
Ah, crap.
Basically, if you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in. I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list. Like I said, X-36 clearance only beyond this point.
I should my pass.
And you're still not cleared.
I believe your choice to spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes? Sublight's money is inconsequential in the face of ethics.
Thanks, Ada. I should feel better about my choice now. But anyhow, I just want to say... Thank you for watching Phil's Western Future, where Sid is playing the Outer Worlds, Spacer's Choice. And we shall continue next time I decide to play. So, I'm not quite sure, so hit that bell icon, so whenever I do, I'll pop up and you'll be like, oh, hey, he's on. And also, you know, leave a like, subscribe, and all that jazz. It really helps out. And overall, I'm just doing this for fun, so hey, no big if you don't. But, yeah, no, next time we're going to do Pearl on the Gorgon. And, well, that concludes for today. And, a little sore from work some overtime, because, you know, gotta work for the band. So, I say on to you, as always, stay vile, my friends.